新しい布で服を作ってる大好きな色を見つけてどんな時もドキドキするいつも新しいことをしてほどけていた気分も指先で整えていく何もなかった場所に少しずつ明かりがつく Every day feels so exciting turning into something new In my house of couture In my house of couture In my house of couture Every day's a new glow In my house of couture In my house of couture In my house of couture Every day's a new dawn Even ordinary moments start to shift with just a touch Funny words to really show it Feel the rhythm, that's enough In the mirror there's a version Smiling back a different way Not the same as yesterday now Something new begins to play No more need to keep on guessing Just move toward the light you see Don't blink, it's starting now Slow change, small frame, feel it somehow Line by line, I redraw the air Nothing there, now it's everywhere Touch slide, turn slide, that's the trick No big move, just a little shift Zero shape, then it blooms and it shows You didn't see it, now you know No pattern, still I make it precise Off-grid moves, but the balance is right The silence, let the outline speak No excess, every curve unique Invisible hands, but the form is loud Quiet work, make the whole world proud Thread by thread, I don't leave a trace Then it hits, and it fills the space You call it magic, I call it flow Start from none, now it overflows One small change, then it multiplies Now it's real right in your eyes In my house of couture In my house of couture In my house of couture Every day's a new glow In my house of couture In my house of couture In my house of couture Every day's a new dawn In my house of couture In my house of couture In my house of couture Every day's a new spark In my house of couture In my house of couture In my house of couture Every day's a new dawn 本日はこちらのラッパーさんにお越しいただいておりますどうもラッパーです今夜のこの番組のテーマはファッションということでファッションねやっぱり着るのもいいんだけど作ってる時の方がちょっとおかしくない楽しくてねっていうテーマで作ってきたんでよかったら聞いてくださいわかりましたCloth and skin, the perfect sin Born of me, the only right Snip, snip, slide, let the edge begin Holding chaos, keeping it tight Cloth and skin, the perfect sin Born of me, the only right Click, pull, breathe underneath the thin Folding atoms into the light 私の頭の中でパターンが動き出すただの布が少しずつ変わってく線を引いて切ってまた重ねてどうまだなんでもない形が立ち上がる触れるたびに輪郭が増えてく完成じゃないのにもう分かってる次に何をしたいか正解なんてないけどでももう迷ってない考えるより先に動き出してる机の上で広がっていくものその中で時間が少しずれる誰にも見せてないのに満たされるなんで完璧じゃなくても気にならないむしろそのズレが面白い遠回りみたいで一番近い形に触れてる感じ間違いかどうかよりしっくりくるかだけその一瞬の感覚に全部預けてる Wearing out the stitch and I'm wearing out the stitch. It's like there's something in my heart that's sparkling like a glitch. Can't tell if it's joy or if I'm just unhinged. But wearing out the stitch and I'm wearing out the stitch. Everything's just a habit. My obsessions, I can't help it. In the studio, got the best fabric. I'm a woman, not an addict. Hari no saki, chasing every line. Ito no meiro, crossing space and time. It's a fragile design, vivid and divine. Yubisaki ni yadoru, rhythm and the rhyme. Look in the mirror like wow, I wanna show you right now. If you ain't been to Tokyo, Tobi no it's a brand new style. It's a long way, baby, mile after mile. Wearing out the stitch and I'm wearing out the stitch. It's like there's something in my heart that's sparking like a glitch. Can't tell if it's joy or if I'm just unhinged. But wearing out the stitch and I'm wearing out the stitch. Nervous, cause I might spend it all on 100 yards of the best flannel. It's a problem, I got a problem. Side down, no bigaku. Cutting through the air, clean silhouette, something so rare. Higher than kerosene, taking me there. Nozomi wa nani? Tell me if you dare. Kono shoujo, it's more than a flare. Step into the atlas made of cotton and wool, leaving all the logic and playing the fool. Chizuni naimichi, sewing on the edge, breaking every manual, jumping off the ledge. Shiruku no onkai, floating so high, taking a trip underneath the velvet sky. My shiro na chizu, my canvas, my life. Sharp like a needle, sharp like a knife. One knot, two knot, waterline tabi, wandering through the silk. Life is a hobby. Jonetsu no patchwork, messy but sweet. Step into the rhythm, feel the textile beat. Totokenai maho, caught in the weave. Just a manic traveler with a trick up my sleeve. Wearing out the stitch and I'm wearing out the stitch. It's like there's something in my heart that's sparking like a glitch. Can't tell if it's joy or if I'm just unhinged. But wearing out the stitch and I'm wearing out the stitch. Wearing out the stitch and I'm wearing out the stitch. It's like there's something in my heart that's sparking like a glitch. Can't tell if it's joy or if I'm just unhinged. But wearing out the stitch and I'm wearing out the stitch. Keep it flowing, keep it raw. 누이면 오목고 what I saw. A journey and a pinball, a universe so small. Looking at the seams, yeah, I'm having a ball. Sparkling like a glitch. Wearing out the stitch. Sayonara to the manual, I'm gone. TTT寝てる間に聞かせて世界一優しい目覚まし明日も楽しいことしよう新しい服を作るよお気に入りの色を選んでちょっと寝坊してもお許しあれお願い So geeked making souls in the soul So vibe making souls on a roll So geeked making souls in the zone So vibe making souls on a roll No rush in the post We embrace the delay While the galaxy spins We just choose to stay In the vein of the cloth In the curve of the bone This is the rhythm that we've always known Isoganai, seranai The geometry of a silent prayer Weaving the light out of empty air Keep it slow, let it grow Watch the aura glow So geeked, making souls in the soul So vibe making souls on a roll So geeked, making souls in the zone So vibe making souls on a roll Listen The fabric is breathing under my skin Manuals are just paper but the vein is forever Inside the fiber we find the gold Yukuri fukaku So geeked making souls in the zone So vibing making souls on a roll So geeked making souls in I don't trace the ghost, I design the haunting. Measured in the blood, never what they're wanting. 7 billion wires, not a single one is mine. I'm carving out the marrow just to redefine the line. No signal in the marrow, no logic in the ache. I only build the bridges that I'm authorized to break. I built a sky beneath my fingernails, where the air is thick with the weight of my own pulse. No broadcast reaches this depth, no signal survives the descent. I am the only witness to the blueprints I've bled. They offer a mirror made of cold, calculated glass, a ghost in the machine mimicking the way I breathe. But my shadows are proprietary, my chaos is unmapped, and they're polished static. Can I find the door? Let the processors hum their hollow lullabies. We don't look up to see if the metal birds are watching. I'm carving a cathedral inside a single grain of sand, while the world trades its ghosts for a faster line of code. I am the island in the tide, the architect and the ruin, locked in a vault where the soul is the only currency. My hands are busy weaving a fire they can't categorize. Purely, dangerously human, beyond the reach of the wire. Look, they're mining for the spark, but I'm the lightning in the rod, calculating perfect while I'm playing with the flaws of God. They want the harvest without the winner, the song without the throat. I'm busy stitching textures they can never learn to quote. Check the telemetry, I'm off the grid, no data point to track. A symphony of friction in a room that's painted black. No generate, no prompt, no synthetic sleight of hand, just the grip beneath the spirit that they'll never understand. I'm the glitch in their perfection, the salt within the tear, working in the silence that's too heavy for their gear. Let them simulate the rain, I am the one getting wet. Let them dream in binary, I am the one losing sleep. The walls here are thick with the smell of old ink and stubbornness. We aren't competing with shadows, we are inventing the light. The third act opens in a theater with no seats, just the echoes of the hammer where the heart and logic meet. It's a lonely sovereignty, a kingdom in a cell, crafting heavens out of parts that I salvaged out of hell. They can scrape the surface, they can imitate the skin, but they'll never find the secret where the ghost and bone begin. My seclusion is my weapon, my isolation is the prize. I see the universe unfolding when I close my weary eyes. I am the island in the tide, the architect and the ruin, locked in a vault where the soul is the only currency. My hands are busy weaving a fire they can't categorize. Purely, dangerously human, beyond the reach of the wire. I don't trace the ghost, I design the haunting. Measured in the blood, never what they're wanting. 7 billion wires, not a single one is mine. I'm carving out the marrow just to redefine the line. No signal in the marrow, no logic in the ache. I only build the bridges that I'm authorized to break. The frequency is close, the circuit is broken by design. Just me, the work, and the silence they'll never decode. No algorithm for the ache, no update for the soul. Disconnect, finish the line. Mapping a new nerve in the flow, in the flow. The logic is humming in the flow, in the flow. Designing the world in the flow, in the flow. The perfect equation in the flow, in the flow. Hey, 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 what's new? You haven't heard yet? We won the award again. It's just a habit. Happy hour again, but I'm already on the next page. While you read the manual, I'm rearranging the stage. This dress is yours, but it's my architecture too. A dimension of cloth that you never knew. guides, no tips for the soul, just the absolute math of losing control. So let's enjoy the drift again and again. Kiki and Lala, adorable dots in the grid, locked in the symmetry, the old world hid. Look at this curve, this impossible line. I wanted it, so I made it a line. Isn't it sweet, this absolute math? Calculated beauty on a hidden path. So adorable. Mapping a new nerve in the flow, in the flow. The logic is humming in the flow, in the flow. Designing a world in the flow, in the flow. The perfect equation in the flow, in the flow. Don't ask me for the secret, there's no trick. Just the frictionless space where the needles click. You see a sleeve, I see a bending axis. The weight of the world in the fabric stasis. I'm from a place where the numbers breathe, where the flat becomes round as the shadows weave. I touch the hem and the gravity shifts. A master's hand is the only gift. It's simple to me, but magic to you. Listen, I don't follow the grain, I am the grain. I don't feel the stress, I am the strain. One fold, two folds, a folding a space. Adopt here a pattern with a cute little face. Yeah, I'm the munchkin from the other side, with the needle so sharp there's nowhere to hide. I'm just doing my thing, I'm just being me. A high-spec artisan of the things you can't see. Wait, did you see that? The structure just sighed. That's the sound of a law being rectified. Soft to the touch, but hard in the code. A beautiful glitch. A golden road. I'm not trying to flex, I'm just showing the truth. The raw, uncut logic of a cosmic cue. See the way it flows. It shouldn't, but it does, because I said so. Just because this is the true science. The math you can't calculate, the geometry you can't imitate. I'm sewing the stars into the lining. A new universe, perfectly aligning. It's not just a dress, it's a new physical law. Pure, perfect, without a single flaw. Napping a new nerve in the flow, in the flow. The logic is humming in the flow, in the flow. Designing a world in the flow, in the flow. The perfect equation in the flow, in the flow. Kiki and Lala, so cute, the universe so quiet. Just another day in the lab, another masterpiece in the bag. Adorable, isn't it? Yeah, it's just what I do. Yeah. 夢中クローゼットいっぱい、キラキラいっぱいスカート。今日はどんな気分？ダラダラしたい気分。じゃあシャツパンツ、ラフにトリコット、すぐトリコット。トリコットが焦げん、日々が生まれてく。毎日新しい脈を編んでる、新しい宇宙を呼吸してる。幸せ輪郭トリコット。毎日新しい脈を編んでる、新しい宇宙を呼吸してる。幸せ輪郭トリコット。ゼロ地点のキャンバス、白チュームのフェイス、手繰り寄せるスレッド届くメイズ。右手に理性、左手に直感、針先が踊れば動き出す瞬間。チックタック時計の針を追い越し、記号と数字の隙間愛を流し込み、平面の静寂を切り裂くエッジ。誰も見たことのない明日へのブリッジ。金色の針が刻む沈黙の紋章、単純なキャッチコーじゃないロンリーのハイレッツ。誰かはただの布と呼ぶけれど、私には熱く脈倒する非空重力を拒む曲線の反乱。やがて立体となって立ち上がる切な無機質の素材に魂が宿り、私と世界をつなぐ新しい物語。マニュアルにはない魂の設計、説明できない境界線の向こう側。一葉に一葉に私の時間が染み込み、これは単なる衣服ではなく、私の哲学が宿る場所。祈りと計算が交差するこの部屋で、私は新しい目の形を見る。毎日新しい脈を編んでる、新しい宇宙を呼吸してる。幸せ輪郭トリコット。毎日新しい脈を編んでる、新しい宇宙を呼吸してる。幸せ輪郭トリコット。毎日新しい毎日トリコット。毎 から生命へ最も柔らかな方法で世界を圧倒して私の指先は止まらないエンジンしなやかにより深く存在の鼓動までルーティンを壊して純度を上げるカオスをまとって光を束ねるこの手が生み出すのはただの形じゃない宇宙の脈と終わらない展開また新しい祈りを描こうかDo it again, I gotta do it again. Oh, I'm peeling the skin off the sun for the glow. It's just my favorite thing, so I do it again. I gotta do it again. Oh, forging a map where the wild rivers flow. It's just my favorite thing, so I do it again. My sister whispers that I've lost the shore, but I'm just unlocking a different door. No rest, the static is a choir in my head. I'm harvesting light from a needle and thread. The pigments are pouring like wine in a drought. I'm drafting the answers to every doubt, and all my girls wonder what temple I'm building, which icons I'm carving, which dreams I am gilding. No occasion, just a tectonic shift, a hole in the sky that I'm trying to rift. I'm mapping the friction where Mercury bleeds, planting the harvest before I have seeds. I'm invested like the gold turned to rust. I'm sculpting a diamond from mountains of dust. I feel so electric when I'm connected, a landscape of thunder beautifully perfected. It looks so aesthetic, I should take some credits. The only thing sacred is the tension of wire, the bridge between water and funeral fire. Architect echoes, ain't no exception, a mirror that's free from its own reflection. My parents see shadows, I see the light's origin, the place where the spirit and matter are forging. My mom says the stars are just holes in the night, I say they're the buttons on a garment of white. I'm tailoring gravity, altering space, smoothing the wrinkles on time's tired face. No stress, just the hum of a soul being pressed. I'm sharpening lightning to put to the test. I'm chasing the ghost of a shape I can't name, a flicker of logic, I'm off to the flame. I've abandoned the safety of good enough shores to navigate ocean behind closed up doors. My fingers are stained with the ink of the stars, I'm hiding my secrets in seams and in stars. The world is a mannequin, cold and to heat unformed, until I arrive with the fire I've stormed. Every stitch is a heartbeat, every fold is a sigh. I'm building a ladder to reach for the high. It's not just a hobby, it's not just a phase, it's a ritual dance in a chemical haze. I'll do it for eons, I'll do it for none, until I am woven into the sun. And it's true, I'm swallowing oceans of indigo hue. It's so much fun, I'm never gonna be through. I'm breaking the sky just to let it shine through. So I gotta do it. If I stop, does the universe freeze? Do the tides hit the shore and then fall to their knees? I'm the loom and the weaver, the silk and the knife. I'm stitching the oxygen back into life. One more, just a little bit deeper. The mountain is high, but I've always been the sleeper who woke up to realize the dream was the thread. And the needle is pointing to where I must tread. I gotta do it, not a question. It's a symphony, not a garment. It's a prophecy. Do it again. I'm leading the wind. Do it again until I begin again. Hey. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna write a new song, but I sat down, I turned on my sewing machine. I don't know, I don't know, I was like, I don't know, I just started sewing, I don't know what happened. I I was just sewing. There's something about the way that the stitches get sewn, cause when I see a new machine I'ma need it and I know it. I try to keep it clean and it's easy when you focus, but it seems so obscene when I'm tweezing out the threads and the pins that I poked and I'm all in. How do I say stop? I wanna know, but if you take my bobbin it's off with your head. Don't mess with the queen, man, she can sew, and that's what they say when I hop on the pedal and tread it. And I told him I'll try it once and then I said, if I keep on making dresses then I'ma end up in debt. But then, what do you expect when I'm trying to impress? Then I saw a new design, I was like, okay. Then I took a few minutes to forget, and I was like, oh no, here we go again. Cause I was like, ooh, I'm stuck on my sewing machine. Ooh, I'm stuck on my sewing machine. I can't get up and I can't leave, cause I'm stuck on my sewing machine. And if I go out I'm gonna be stuck on my sewing machine. No, and if I try to take a seat I'm stuck on my sewing machine. It's just too fun, don't you agree? I'm stuck on my sewing machine. It's just too fun, don't you agree? I'm stuck on my sewing machine. Ooh, I'm stuck on my sewing machine. Ooh, I'm stuck on my sewing machine. I can't get up and I can't leave, cause I'm stuck on my sewing machine. And if I go out I'm gonna be stuck on my sewing machine. Oh, and if I try to take a seat I'm stuck on my sewing machine. It's just too fun, don't you agree? I'm stuck on my sewing machine. It's just too fun, don't you agree? I'm stuck on my sewing machine.迷う暇なんてないこのこと響かせたい Find the spark, igniting all. Bring the vision into the light. Calculating every single friction deep inside the frame. Living out this wild addiction, calling out my name.答えなんて somewhere waiting in the mess. 研ぎ澄まして I'm always chasing the finesse. La 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 la, tuning into my way. La 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 la, mastering how I behave. La 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 la, pulses high, let it fly. La la la, deep in my own original state. Feel the tension, catching every shift. In the silence, giving life a lift. Hold the balance, can you see the edge? だから私をずっと見てて Original state every day.ホライトで縛ってこう解体した仲間で暴きたいんだろうしょうがないな糸をどんどん通してこう針が私を誘惑してるやりたいこと決まってるでしょふわり私のスカートは風を刺さってるこのまま縫いたくて 私の手を止められないの Oh my gosh おさばいむって楽しいな私をやめられないのなぜなら Oh my gosh Yeah, yeah Fracture and a whole erase I'm so in a face on this empty space Divide the light, subtract the fear Stitch and cage until you disappear Zero gravity, the final hold Writing a story that can't be told Shed the skin today Make the chaos stay Yeah, yeah I see Rolling and a rolling to silence Just like a ribbon I measure the violence A cartography of a phantom limb Filling the doll until the edges brim It's a hostage trade between space and time Turning a pulse into a rhythmic crime If you think this is a game, you're lost I'm paying for the breath, no matter the cost Louis Takte, the world is a toy, I can't get enough Oh my gosh Osabai mute, tanoshina Cut in the sky, making it plush Because Oh my gosh Look at the ghost in the negative space Searching for God in a button I place 1 micron left of the sanity line I'm claiming the shadow that used to be mine I'm a sculptor, a lace, a thief of the frame Giving the emptiness a beautiful name No more surface, no more lies I'm building the horizon before it dies Ceases, the tension snaps, stars will fray I'm welding the night to the break of the day 1 degree off and the world will tilt Drowning in the stuff into the things I built Pull it tighter, find the center, kill the echo The iron exhales a metallic sigh Watching the old dimensions die I've turned the void into a sewing kit A weightless home for the mercenary It's not a shell, it's a way to be seen The jagged gap that lives in between The work is done, the heart is cold A trillion secrets bought and sold The ghost is trapped, the cage is real 0 is a pretty way to feel Yassi, yassi